Okay, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning from Liberia. Good morning and welcome to Her Voice radio program. Yes, good morning and welcome to Her Voice. This is a 1 hour program brought to you by Water Aid Liberia, together with the Liberia Watch Consortium with funding from Irish Aid. Well, this program is on Truth FM every Tuesday at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. This platform is this platform focuses on issues that surround women and girls and providing forum to discuss and elevate their voices on issues related to water, sanitation, and hygiene. Watch for short. So whenever you hear or talk about watch on this program is water, sanitation, and hygiene. So we aim to share knowledge and information, influence decisions, making making decision. Yes, let me take that again. Through this show, we aim to share knowledge and information, influence decision making, encourage collaboration, and generate ideas to enhance women's access to sustainable health services through clean water, proper sanitation facilities, good hygiene practices, nutrition, and sexual reproductive health and rights. Our goal is to empower women by enabling them to access and afford these crucial services, thereby improving their overall health and well being. So, coming up tomorrow, the 22nd of March, Friday, eh?
Yeah.
Oh yes, I can just wait for the war. What? Oh, that's today's the 19th. That's Friday, right?
Friday.
Yeah, Friday. Yes, Friday the 22nd of March is World Water Day. And the theme is leverage water for peace. So there's going to be a national water day celebration in Liberia. So we're going to be talking about the activities and how this day is going to be celebrated, because it's a global event. It's a global event, and we're going to be on this side of the world to have a wonderful day celebrating the World Water Day. So it helps to raise awareness and inspires action to tackle the water and sanitation crisis. So World Water Day became a United Nations observed day in 1993. It seeks to focus attention on the global water crisis and raise awareness of the 2.2 billion people living without access to safe water. Subsequently, I will tell you what percentage of our population still struggles to get access to clean water. So on this day, the core focus of the World Water Day is to support the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goal 6. And that goes is the goal 6 says water and sanitation for all by 2030. Is it possible? Is it achievable? Especially for our country, Liberia? But guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Executive Order number 127 says exempting the Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation from customs duties and selected items. So I will read few lines because we have our guests already in studio. That's a very good news for this show and all those who are supporting the watch sector. The Liberia Water and Sewer Corporation is a government entity. Yes, for sure, we know that. Let me look for what I'm looking for. Executive Order 109 exempting the LWSC from customs duty has since expired, in though the government recognition the need for the continuous process of providing and ensuring the distribution of clean and safe drinking water. And maintaining an effective sewer system that will curtail potential disease outbreaks and other communicable diseases, and also maintaining the tariff at an affordable cost for the people of Liberia. So, sanitation is an important component of the government's arrest agenda, and the government committed to sustaining adequate water supply and exhaustively controlling the overflow of the sewage in the streets of Monrovia and its environs. In the exercise of executive power vested in the president by the Constitution, the president may issue executive orders in the public interest, either to meet uh, yes, what I'm looking for. So the government of the Republic of Liberia, in the interest of the national um, reconstruction and development, hereby issue this executive order 127 as follows. And this is what I'm looking for: that the below listed items are exempted from the payment of customs duties. Diesel fuel for operations and production, roadable and consumable spares for operations, low lift and high lift pumps to be used at the water treatment plants, water treatment chemicals, and oh my god, I can't see this word so clear. Yes, laboratory operators for water treatment facilities, heavy duty equipment to include water and sewer trucks, quarter jack, hammer leak, deleters, etc. Yes, flow and water meters. Yeah, heavy and light duty vehicles, generators. Yes, and this press releases this executive order shall take effect immediately. Yes. Wow, and I'm seeing the President of the Republic of Liberia, Joseph Yoman Boyka's signature. Give you honor my hand and seal of the Republic of Liberia. So that's a wonderful, great news coming in for this program and all those who support the watch sector. That's a water, sanitation, and hygiene for short. Okay, so with no waste of time, let me invite my friend and colleague. My friend and colleague. How you doing, Princess?
I'm doing
You look
great.
like you're so surprised.
The way you say my friend and colleague.
Yes, my colleague. Yes, and teammate. How you doing?
I'm doing great. And you?
Yeah, you look so relaxed. You like you had a wonderful night.
Yeah, I tried to.
You tried to.
Yeah, I tried to.
Are you see was okay?
No, it was not fun at all.
But you had drinking water, right? And you know water they coming up, so you need
yeah,
to have
water
enough
didn't come
water.
up.
So you know usually we don't serve water to the guests, but you know sometimes we try to manage manage our little resources and
Yeah,
stuff
the
like
whole
that.
we got.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but I told them I say water day is coming up, so it's a way of giving. So water day is coming up on the 22nd of March, and we're going to have a wonderful time. So we're going to have a national program, but it's a global celebration that have been celebrated throughout the world from 1993. Yes, so that is it, and we'll take a short break, and we'll be right back. When we come back, we'll go straight to our guests. They are already set to tell us more about the activities surrounding this event.
Other animals can sit down on it and leave germs on the food to make us sick. But you, mama, oh yes, Denny. According to the data people, we must always wash our dishes with soap and clean water. Put them on a dish rack so that rat, roaches, ants, or flies and other animals can sit down on them and leave germs on the food to make us sick.
Thank you, Mama, for telling me this. From now on, we will take care of our food and dishes so that rats, roaches, ants, or flies, and other animals cannot sit on it to give us sickness.
So I call on everybody to always cover their food properly, wash their dishes with soap and clean water, and put it on a dish rack so that animals can play in it. Then it will prevent sickness.
This is a hygiene for health campaign message from the National Public Health Institute of Liberia, Ministry of Health, Watch Commission.
Our talent is in eyes to make it better. Let's work together.
Chisama,
Yes, Mabuse.
I'm
I've come
on the
to you
radio. I
because
will
there's
call you back.
something important to
I'm
tell
on the
you.
radio. I will call you back.
Mabuse, thank you for coming. That's what I like about you. Just the other day, I went to visit the other town and saw that the chief and his people were very healthy. He told me that a half of running stomach to catch his people. When I asked for the reason why he and his people so healthy, he told me that the Data people told them to make sure to always drink clean, safe water, including hand pump water. And because I want our women and children to be healthy like my friend Una people then, I want you, Mom, we say you the women cheerleader, to please join me in talking to our people so we can protect all the places where we can get drinking water from.
That good idea, Chisama. I must say I would like for our women and children to be healthy. But tell me, what those people are really doing to keep their drinking water clean and safe?
Well, what I see is that they make sure to put fence around their hand pumps where they get their drinking water from, so children and animals can play around them. I also noticed that they can properly clean and cover their water gallons where they can get their drinking water from to prevent dirt from getting inside.
Chisama, thank you so much for letting me know that when we keep our drinking water clean and safe, we and our children will be healthy. I will make sure that me and my children will drink clean and safe drinking water by fencing the hand pump where I get my drinking water from and cleaning and covering my water gallons.
Yes. But it would be so good that other people in this town follow what you will do. Let them keep their drinking water clean and safe, healthy life. They will be like our friend then.
This is a Hygiene for Health campaign message.
Oh, the women. Everything will go my
Okay, so welcome back, and now we'll go straightly to Studio B, where we have our guests all seated and they are now on camera. So if you are tuning in, this is her voice radio program sponsored by Water in Liberia on Truth FM 96.1 every Tuesday, 11 to 12 p.m. So, when no waste of time, we go straightly to studio. Good morning, folks. It's good to have you all in studio this morning.
Good
You are
morning,
welcome.
thank you.
Okay, so we just start with the female. I mean, the lone female in there. She will introduce herself, and then to the guys.
So thank you. My name is Toneka Watosin. I work with the National Public Health Institute as the hygiene promotion supervisor.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, next person. Do we
Yeah,
have another female? Or we'll
No.
take all the females before the males? Yeah.
yeah. So my name is Winder S. King, and I co-founded an organization called Full Hunger. And what we do at Full Hunger, we provide life-saving meals and clean drinking water. It's
Okay.
a 501c3 organization registered in Texas, the U.S., and I'm representing Water Aid and the Liberia National Wash Commission today.
Okay, so Wendell, it's good to have you.
Thank you.
Yes, been knowing Wendell since he was a
Yeah,
little boy.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Yeah, he's a big man now.
yeah,
Co-founding an organization. It's good to have you on, Wendell.
thank you.
Do you still sing?
Yeah, just a little bit, just for fun.
Ah, okay, that's wonderful. And Mr. Lloyd is in there. I cannot.
Yes,
The
I'm Lloyd
computers.
Toba, representing National High School Sport. We are mainly focused on sports and academic activities such as excel ranking. We are legally registered institution in Liberia.
Okay. All right, so my name is Magdalene Saah, and I have here Princess Zuzah. We both are presenters, and we're going to have a wonderful time together. But let me begin with the young fellow, Wendell. Wendell, tell us a little bit about For Hunger and how Water Aid is working in partnership with For Hunger. And yes, give us a little overview of For Hunger and tell us the impact.
Yeah, so like with full hunger, like you used to know me when I was much smaller, and I'll start the story from there. So like when I was a much smaller, I joined an international organization traveling 38 US states plus DC, raising awareness for children around our world to have access to school, to
Mm-hmm,
shelter and food.
mm-hmm,
Like because I was smaller, I thought when I was gonna go to the US to do what I want to do, I was just gonna change lives forever. Like when I came back to Liberia, unbelievably, I saw kids were still being used in the streets of Monrovia as breadwinners. They had things on their head or selling in the streets and things like that. It really blew my mind. And as a young man, I decided to get back on my feet to be able to give back to the society, to be able to make a change in my community. Like Martin Luther King Jr. said, when there's no movement, apparently there's no improvement. So
mm-hmm.
with Full Hunger, 2020, I met a young US citizen. He's called Zachary Branch. He's just 28 years, and we co-founded Full Hunger. Like I said previously,
Mm-hmm.
at Full Hunger, we provide life-saving meals and clean drinking water. For now, with the food aspect, we work with two orphanages in Monrovia. There's one in like this Tupelo community. It's called the Zion Praise Children Relief Ministry, and there's one orphanage in New Georgia. It's called the Liberian Children Rescue and Educational Foundation Orphanage. For the
Okay.
water aspect, which of course we are here to discuss water today, I'm gonna fight to stick to that
Mm-hmm.
topic on a discussion. Like with the water aspect, we are currently working in West Point Township. You guys know West Point is the largest urban slum in all of Liberia, and like
Mm-hmm.
before visiting West Point, I heard a lot of rumors that I was gonna get harassed, I was gonna get beaten, I was gonna lose my phone and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But when I visited, I saw that the people in West Point are some of the most peaceful people in the country. They are very loving, welcoming. But I also noticed that the people face a lot of challenges, which of course accessible, clean, safe, or sustainable drinking water is not an exemption. So
Mhm.
with my organization for hunger, we are currently working to end the water crisis in West Point. The commissioner, like the Hajj Authority office, estimated there are about 80 to 90,000 people living in West Point. And the community is divided into 7 zones, with each zone consisting of 4 to 5 blocks. So for us to end the water crisis, we've decided to build 28 water pumps in the township. That's like one water pump in every block. With water aid, like and full hunger,
Mhm.
like now I'm here representing water aid, full hunger, and that of the Wash Commission. It all started 2019 when I used to be in high school. I won the first ever World Water Day celebration essay competition. Back then, the theme was leaving no one behind. And since after, I've had a very strong relationship with the Wash Commission, Mr. Whitfield there, and the Water Aid or Liberia organization, Honorable Chuchu Siama.
Okay.
So like, yeah, that's kind of like the
Okay.
partnership with me, like
And
Full
you
Hunger
have
and Water.
developed all the time, and I want to say congratulations for your effort to the wide sector. Thank you. I oh my God, Wendell. Okay, so um tell us about the team and how is it going to be like before I can come to Madam Watterson.
Yeah.
Yes, tell us how is it going to be that tell us about the team of the event, tell us about the water is they are the ones sponsoring this entire stuff, right?
Yeah.
So tell us about water is intervention about the day. I mean the World
World Water
Water
Day.
Day. Yeah.
So World Water Day comes 22 March every year. It's literally a day picked aside by the United Nations. I would say the overseer of all of like international activities around the world. And like with Water Aid is an international organization, and Water Aid vision is to see a world where everyone everywhere will have access to safe and sustainable water, sanitation, and hygiene for good. And like I said, it's an international not for profit and is determined to end the global water, sanitation, and hygiene crisis for everyone and
Okay.
everywhere. That is,
Okay.
whether
Mm-hmm.
it want to see a world where in Liberia women will not have to work multiple masks, where in West Africa, in the entire region, Africa, and around our world, women will not have to work multiple masks to get accessible water, and also like children will not get sick from drinking dirty water. Like, let's point to Africa. I said previously, women work multiple miles to get accessible water, and if they cannot get that water, they are left with some of our world dirtiest water. And at the end of the day, whenever the children drink those dirty water, they
Mm-hmm.
contract diseases. Of course, yes, they cannot have access to school when they are sick, and at the end of the day, they lose their life, which is very sad. So, water, it want to put an end to that. And
Okay.
when we look at the sanitation and hygiene, part of it, Water A also work towards building toilet, like safe toilet facilities around our globe, which of course they have already done one in West Point. Like I said, West Point is full hunger zone for
Okay.
now. Like there's one standing one of Water A toilet, and it's just amazing because
Okay.
when you walk through the township, it's not just the big structure, well painted blue and white. It's literally a structure that's standing and is making significant impact.
Okay.
That is, the people are not using like the beach for open defecation any longer. They are using the toilet instead.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
like
So let me hear from Wendell and yeah. I mean
right,
the team. I'm so glad that you have developed
thank you.
so much developed and it's a plus for every team that will have you on board. And I want to say congratulations again. I
Thank
not
you.
the Wendell that I used to know few years ago where you even have to hold his hand to cross the road because he wants to be you want to be careful. Okay, so well, congratulations once again. Madam Watterson, um you promote you are the supervisor of hygiene promotion at the Public Health Institute. Okay, so tell us a little bit about hygiene in health. What's the importance of hygiene in health?
Okay, thank you so much. The importance of hygiene in health is that it helps to exhibit those big good behaviors in people living in communities, in homes, and wherever human being lives. So we go more to doing that, to doing those basic practices that will promote our health so that we won't get sick. Like he mentioned, for the even the children, sometimes those good hygiene behaviors that we exhibit, it will help to prolong their lives and make them reach their optimum goals, their
Okay.
age.
Okay. So what are some of the best hygiene promotion practices at homes and work places? During the COVID, everyone was so careful in washing their hands, and our hands became so white, and and every time. So, what are some of the best hygiene promotion practices at home and at work that you would like to encourage our listeners, especially women who are this program is intended for women and girls.
Yes. Some of the basic hygiene promotion practices are basically in washing.
Hmm.
We see a common, but
Mm-hmm.
it's very important
Okay.
because if you wash your hands the way you're supposed to do it, you will wash away so many things and even avoid spending so many dollars in hospitals.
Okay.
So, especially for women, it's good that you mentioned girls. Even we have
Mm-hmm.
something that we call hard and how do you call it menstrual hygiene management, especially for girls. We notice that if they don't have those hygiene or sanitation facilities at their schools,
Mm-hmm.
they were shy away from going to school. Like those days when we were in school, if a girl went to school and messes her uniform,
Mm-hmm.
and then the boys try to laugh, she will not go to school again, or before she go to school, it will take a lot. So that's why we are promoting hygiene everywhere we go, especially in schools, in homes, and communities, that people should exhibit those good hygiene practices so that they will live healthy lives.
Wow. So before I can go to Mr. Lord, what have been should I say okay, let me say the Ministry of Health approaches to sustaining and promoting national hygiene. If you have an idea, someone wants to take that? I'm still with you, man.
Okay, so those some of those approaches that we have in um, health,
Mm-hmm.
we have something we call CLTS,
Okay. It stands for what?
community-led social sanitation.
Okay.
And this community-led social sanitation as an approach, it helps community people to identify their own problems
Mm-hmm.
as when it comes to the building and usage of latrines.
Okay.
So we go to those communities and lead them. Just we don't decide for them. They are the ones who will be deciding for themselves. So
Mm-hmm.
that we just drill them through and we just observe and just keep asking them questions, and it will lead to the answers that we'll be looking for. But we don't go in those communities to say we are going there to go and tell them what to do. But they identify their own problems and let us know. Then from there now we take off from there where they'll be able to build their own latrines and use it. And of course to continue to maintain those latrines so that they will not get sick and they will stop toileting in the open, like when they mentioned people doing
That's a serious
open
problem.
open defecation.
Open defecation. Millions of people being affected by open defecation. Liberia is another case.
Don't go there.
Yeah. So before I come to the national coordinator of the National High School Sports uh, 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 executive in there, Wendell, tell us
Yeah.
about the indoor and outdoor activities coming up on March 22nd before I can come to Mr. Tukpa.
Yeah, so like the outdoor activity, I guess we have 16 schools in Central Monrovia, basically in Monrovia, that are participating in a sports tournament. It's like kickball and that of football. And also we have an essay or competition between those schools. And
Okay.
like the team we all know is Water for Peace. So like I'm gonna talk a little bit about the essay, which of course I have insights on, and like my co person in studio today can look at the sports side because he has vast
Yeah.
knowledge to that. So
Okay.
like the essay is basically gonna be on the team Water for Peace, like the kids at the high schools are gonna be ready on that. Like water can create or spark conflict, when water is scarce or polluted, or when people have unequal or no access, tensions can rise between communities and countries. And for instance, my organization, For Hunger, we built a water pump recently in the usage market, like Waterside, and it's considered as water pump number 13. But like there was a little dispute after turning over. It's a Muslim community, and majority of the people in the market that are selling, like the business people, they are Christians. So they were like, your guys don't want to give keys to the Muslim. And the Muslim community was like, don't give the Christian community key. So at
Uh-huh.
the end of the day, we had to lock the point because we didn't want tension, we didn't want people to fight. So like because we are discussing water, we had an entire meeting. So that day I saw water uniting two religions and settling a
Okay.
dispute. And that's
Wow.
right.
So that's Water for Peace coming up
Yeah,
on the
Exactly.
22nd
the
of
22nd.
March. It's
Yep.
going to
Right.
be a wonderful time. You're
Right.
not inviting me?
Yes,
You're
I
going to be sharing
invited.
water in the street?
Well,
How it's going to be like, let's listen to Mr. Lloyd Tokpa. He's the national coordinator for National High School Sports. And tell us, how is it like, what are those schools that are going to be participating in a tournament before, after, Princess, you got a question, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
after
yeah,
yeah.
sure.
all right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. We have about 16 schools around Mosserado County. The 16 schools are divided into 4 zones,
Okay.
and we have 4 venues for games to be played. We have the right to play field, which is around the complex. We have Alpha Old Timer field. We have Slowway field.
On the very day?
I'm giving the venues first.
Okay, okay.
Even Tower Estate also. Yesterday was the kickoff. We have 4 schools assigned to right to play field as the Kings and Queens versus Carry Mission Academy. Amos T. Wonder versus St. Samuel Baptist. Then we have Old Timer field. We have AM Fofana versus New Destiny Christian High School.
Mm-hmm.
We have Nathan E. Gilson versus Teenager High School. Then on Slowway field, we have Grady Allison versus Muslim Congress. And we have World War Mission versus Assembly of God High School on Buchanan Street. For Stephen Tower Estate, we have Bannaville Public High School versus Elizabeth Todman High School located in Caldwell.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have James Doe Young High School located in Clarendon for the Semaco High School. Our yesterday games. Today games will be played only at Old Timer, Alpha Old Timer fee and right to play fee.
Okay.
Yesterday, schools went out.
Hmm.
So it's qualified for today. And the winner from yesterday game, we have winner 1 versus winner 2. Winner 3 versus winner 4. We'll be playing at Alpha Otamo fee. Then we also have right to play fee. We have winner 5 versus winner 6. Winner 7 versus winner 8. If you look at the fixture, you see that winner 1 are schools from like Kings, Queens, and Carrie Baptist Mission. The
Okay.
winner from that winner between Amos T. Warner and St. Samuel Baptist. That winner 1 and winner 2. So that's how we did the schedule.
So, doing
And,
these games,
and also we have essay writing in the same high schools, the 16 high schools.
so, yes, doing the sports, how do they get the messages about, water, sanitation, and
Yeah.
hygiene, about the, yes, because we just play, we leave from there, we don't even drink water, we're drinking soft drink and stuff like that. Yeah, so how is it like? What do
Uh,
you tell the players, those who are, the spectators, right?
yeah. You
Yes,
see, it's good that we're working together. We
yeah.
have the from
Yeah.
Thursday. We also speak on that, but they are heading that area also.
Okay, so yes, we blend work with entertainment.
Hmm.
Yeah. So while they are on the field before they take they take the kick off,
Mm-hmm.
we go there, we do awareness on hand washing, on
Okay.
hygiene and sanitation with them, where we entertain questions
Okay.
from them. And when they ask questions, we answer them, we clear their doubts, then we go on with our discussion. So we mainly discuss with them on how to maintain health and hygiene, even in their schools or when they go home. Not only to talk about it only in their homes, but they can talk about it with their friends.
Okay.
So that's how we do it. We go out there, and every time, every day, we went out to them. Like a kickoff yesterday, we started. So we started going to them. We went to two venues yesterday, and
Mm-hmm.
then we talked with them before even they could play their games. Though it was boring for them because they wanted to play,
Play. Yeah.
we had to take up the time
Okay.
to talk to them and tell them the importance of hygiene and health and how to blend it in school. So that's how we go about doing it. We don't just go and they start to play. No,
Okay.
we talking about
And
health.
also there was a cultural display yesterday. We had a cultural truth also there. We have the pop dancers.
Yeah.
They were also there yesterday,
Oh,
also at the opening.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So you're leaving me out of all the activities then, yeah.
I
The
still had
people.
time to go there to see.
Okay. So let me, Mr. Toba,
Uh,
what are some of the approaches planned to sustain watch in the National High School Sports Committee?
well, we never answered that question, but before then, you see, there's national high schools put something.
Yeah.
It's something that was really discovered by some guys because we feel that down the line when the 18 students were going to school doing the feeding program,
Mhm,
they have feeding program in the schools. But now we are seeing that no, let's do sport.
mhm.
Sport will carry children to school and to yourself. You know, the recreational aspect of school now is sport.
Mm-hmm.
So we better sport into it, which is kickball and football. There was a 2016, the same organization had a tournament that had about 150 schools from around the 15 counties.
Wow.
And we have about 12,500 approximately at least. And the winning school was, or this school, worldwide. Worldwide traveled to Ghana. We sent them to Ghana to go and play the Ghana high school there.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So let's encourage the students now when you hear about sports, they believe in us.
Okay, Winyao? Yeah, so tell us now how you intend to sustain watch in the National High School Sports Association, right?
Yeah.
That's what I asked about.
So the
Yeah.
the question basically points to like being able to sustain watch activities in high
Yes,
school, like
yes,
with high
yes.
school students.
Yeah.
Like we need to understand that the younger generation has a lot of, like, I would say, influence when it comes to change. I would say it that way. So like working with high school students and working with young people promoting watch related issues is very important because the young people will basically understand, and moreover they have a fresh and younger mind, and
Mhm.
also they have a sharper voice as me to be able to
Oh
spread the
Lord,
yeah
that's awesome.
to be able to spread the message. So one of the
Uh-huh.
main ways is like engaging them, like going to their campus or their
Mhm.
campuses, like,
Yeah.
or being able to meet them in a gathering, in a meeting at their chapel services, just
Mhm.
explaining about the importance of hand washing. Like that alone is very important. So Water A hopefully is going to be looking at that, including the wash commission. And also, if we can be, if like the INGOs can be able to have hand washing facilities, those
Mhm.
will be taken to high schools. And I learned in the past, Water A has been able to have toilets built at high schools. I'm just kind of forgetting the high schools' names, like 2019. We
Mhm.
saw that. And those are some of the ways in which Water A and like the INGOs and WASH key stakeholders in
Okay.
Liberia are going to be implementing to be able to push the
To
WASH message in
sustain
high schools.
watch.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, you wanna ask
Yeah,
another
my
question?
question is to the lady.
Mhm.
Yeah, you talk about discretion, how you talk to the girls and you know about discretion, and do you people go to schools to teach the girls how to manage themselves when it comes to that time?
Yes, we work with Ministry of Education
Okay.
where they have the school health division,
Mhm.
and then we work along with them to go to those various schools in and out of Monrovia to
Okay.
tell them about how they can maintain
Themselves.
themselves
Mhm.
when they are having their menses. And I think in some counties, like the area that Water Aid is working, they have schools, selected schools that they build where they have washrooms for those girls,
Okay.
and they train some of them to even fix and know how to develop their or fix their own menstrual pad
The
Mhm.
because
reusable pad?
reusable pads,
Mhm.
because some of those reasons they can keep the children away from school. So
Okay.
when they are having their menses and they went to school, they can ask the teacher because they can work with the school, the science teacher, because
Okay.
they have their school health clubs. so they can work with them and they can ask excuse when they are messing themselves up. They go in a room, they wash themselves and change
Okay.
their part, and then they go back to class. They don't have to go back home and stay away or work the long time that they will go and then to come back, which will keep them away for 3 to 4 days or even that week. So that's
Okay.
how we do it.
Thank you, Mom. And still, we are still advocating to have pads in these bathrooms across the country. In the hotels as well, right? Just the way they have condoms there.
Yeah.
The last time the former vice president, Madam Joe Howard, said, but somebody raised the issue, said she went somewhere and they said, but the young woman said, but they do have condoms in the guest houses and they, why they can have sanitary pads there? Yeah, so
That's necessary.
yeah,
Someday they will work on that and
they got to work on it,
Yeah.
or else when we get fixed with them. All right. So before we take calls, Wendell,
Yeah.
in 2 minutes, tell us about in summer now we're about to take calls. You interact with the public. Tell us about the activities on March 22nd, and maybe you can have either from them both, for Madam Wallace and Mr. Topa.
Yeah, so March 22nd, like we all know, is gonna be the big day. I would say that day, the D-Day, World Water Day, observing like internationally. But like locally, we are gonna be having like the indoor program, and of course, the indoor program is basically fully funded by Water Aid. We all know that, and we're also gonna have at the program, we're gonna have like the wash caucus available or present. We're also gonna have like probably the Deputy Speaker, Honorable Thomas Fala. He has been a great help when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to pushing the wash messages in the House. And
Pass after him.
yeah, sure. So we're probably gonna have him. And also I'm gonna be one of the keynote speaker. I learned that. And like that entire day we are gonna have like the Wash Commission, Honorable Whitfield's entire team are gonna be present. Probably we're gonna have the Liberia Water Insurer like Mo Ali, which of course I'm not sure of. But of course we're gonna have Water Aid.
The Director General for Managing Director for
Yeah,
Water
Water
Insurer.
Insurer. Yeah.
Mo Ali, please, we want to see you there,
Yeah,
Chief.
please visit City Hall.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, City Hall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please
City Hall. Okay. The time.
Please visit town. I don't know
Oh,
town or
please.
City Hall.
No, you have to get the venue correct because that's why
Oh,
we're about to
Queensville
ask.
City Hall. City Hall,
We call
right?
it Pinsville.
Town Hall instead. Yeah.
Pinsville Town
Queensville
Hall.
Town Hall instead.
So right here in Pinsville.
Pinsville.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the city, or because it doesn't look like a city.
Queensville City Hall. Queensville
All
City
right.
Hall, of course.
Okay, Pinsville City Hall, and the time is.
It's gonna be early morning, 9 a.m. I
Do we
guess,
have a
10
walk?
o'clock.
Are we going to march?
Yeah, this is something we did like the past years. I'm not really sure, but we might have to confirm it. But we should be at the venue at 9 o'clock.
And
9
which venue
o'clock.
is that? Are we going to?
Queensville
Based
City
in City
Hall.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but I'm not really sure about the work though. It's
Okay.
not confirmed yet. And
Okay,
like
sir.
all throughout that indoor program, we're just gonna be talking about water can create or spark conflict, the prosperity and peace rely on water. That is like prosperity and peace. Look at water, and water can lead us out of crisis, and all of those things related to the achievements and like the improvements of sustainable development goals as of 2030.
Okay. Yes. So, yeah, you want to say something? Somebody. Okay. Yes.
We will be climaxing the tournament also on the 21st.
Yeah.
The final of the games.
Okay.
Then on the day of the program, the 22nd, the winner of the essay writing will read the essay at that program.
Nice.
Okay, so it's actually Pinsville City Hall, and we have to be there by 9. So we are expecting all of the supporters of the wash sector, and the MD Mo Ali, please come up.
Yeah.
The wash
It's about water
caucus.
too, right?
They have been so supportive. This going March 8th, they relaunched the caucus,
Yeah.
and that's awesome. The speaker was there. The speaker, yes.
Yeah.
And other lawmakers as well, pledging or reaffirming their support to the watch sector. Okay, so we are about to take calls, but before we can take calls, 321 is a number to dial and get more watch messages. Just dial 321, and then you will get all the messages for wash. All the messages for water, sanitation, and hygiene. So my name is Magdalene Saah. I'm here with Princess Zuzah. Together we are here with Madam Watterson, Carl Watterson. She's the supervisor, hygiene promotion at Enfield. And we have Wendell King. Wendell King has developed all the time. He's the executive director,
Co-founder of For Hunger
co-founder.
and representing Water Aid and
Oh
the
my
Wash
God.
Commission.
Okay, yeah, for hunger. And then we have Mr. Lloyd Tokwa. He is the national coordinator for the National High School Sports Association, right?
No association.
Okay. Okay, would you leave it like that? Okay, sir. Okay, so you place in your call to interact with them. Uh, well, it's open to the public, right? Yes, anybody can come to the pool.
Yeah,
Do we have a
and this year theme for the water day is water for peace, right?
Yeah.
Yes, water
for peace.
yeah, water for peace.
Right.
Using water for peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can place in your call. Is that open to everyone?
Yes.
Everyone?
Oh yes, it's a program that we use. We are having to create to raise awareness
Okay.
on the importance of the usage of water.
Okay.
So it's open to everyone.
Okay, it's open to everyone, but when you go there,
Yeah.
there's gonna be protocol. You can't
Exactly.
just sit down.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't just go there. You sit down
No.
in a wash cooker.
No,
People
in the
see.
chair, no. No.
You have to follow protocols where you're supposed to be seated.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's it.
it's better you come and ask where can I sit. It's open, but we have to celebrate together. But you have to ask where can I sit. This
Exactly.
other seat is for this person, maybe for the president, for this person, or for the members of the caucus, legislative caucus, for the MD at the Liberia Water and Sewer. Then you go, you sit at there. When we move from there, and you say, oh, the people are not ready to promote water yet. So we begging you. 0777 25 38 19 0777 25 38 19. We'll take a few calls because we are actually out of time. We're having a wonderful time here together, preparing for the World Water Day coming up on March. Yeah. Hello, good morning. It's good to have you on, sir.
Good morning, Magdalene, and good morning to the studio guests.
Yes, sir.
Johnson joining you from Transit, Nova Miami.
Yes, sir.
Many thanks to your studio guests. I want to speak to the issue of open defecation.
Okay.
It's one of the serious problems we are facing in this lower part of Miami. When you imagine along the international highway, we are facing serious problem. No problem at train in this area is affecting the here. And speak to the issue of the wash. There is no hand pump in this part of my giving. It's kind of was so disheartening to have such a thing like this in this part of my giving.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Telling you, I am a journalist. I'm telling you something that is real. There is no public lecturing. When you come here at transit, you find it more difficult to ease yourself.
Wow. All right. Auntie, I come in anytime soon. Yeah. So, Chief, just text me your name and your number again, yeah?
No problem.
Yeah, so we'll do some some other conversation. I'm coming over there soon, just now. What because you say I'll be embarrassed. So you already telling me I'm ready to go there. Yeah? Okay, so we'll take at least 2 more calls. 0777 0777 253819 0777 253819. And to get more watch messages, just dial 321, and then you get all of the messages that you need to know what all you're supposed to know about watch water, sanitation, and hygiene. Just dial 321. So okay, yes, I mean that means the message is clear. So we will go back to our studio guest to give parting comments. So we're hoping to see you all, those who are invited, formally invited at the program, and it's also open up to the public to also come at the Pinsville City Hall, and you just come and follow the protocols. Officers are going to be there to ensure that you sit to the right area and just be keep the place in order so we can have a wonderful time together on the World Water Day. Thank you. Yes, so can we hear from you your parting comments?
All right. So we want to say thank you for bringing us to studio where we can discuss the issue of wash, water, sanitation, and hygiene.
And most of that, water sanitation and hygiene. You can't detach them. You can't talk about sanitation and you don't talk about hygiene.
Yeah.
So the hygiene component is the cleanliness, how
Mm-hmm.
we go about cleaning and just using soap and water, which we see common, using broom, using rakes and whatever means we have to clean our surroundings and even
Mm-hmm.
our homes.
Mm-hmm.
And then the sanitation aspect is like the usage of the latrine, like our brother just called and said. So this open defecation that we're talking about,
Mm-hmm.
it's not one person thing.
Mm-hmm.
It cuts across every fabric of this community of this Liberia. So when you see somebody doing such thing,
Mm-hmm.
you can be an agent of change, not
Okay.
in a forced manner, but you can talk to that person and suggest,
Okay.
or you discuss with the person like we do in a CLTS program where we discuss with the people, then they bring up their own ideas and see how best they can settle the latrine issue.
Okay, ma.
And
Thank
then
you.
we are using this means also to advocate with
Okay.
our lawmakers and those who are responsible for water sanitation and hygiene. We are advocating for more support, even though
Mm-hmm.
we have the arrest. We are
Okay.
advocating for more support so that we will cut down this issue of open defecation.
Okay, thank you so much. 30 seconds. Windia, we have to say goodbye. News is coming up in a split second.
Yeah, 30 seconds. So like I say thank you to you guys for having us here today, and I'm grateful to Water Aid, Liberia, and all of the WASH actors in the country. But before I say goodbye for real, I want you guys to know that there are 2.2 billion people on earth who still live without safely managed drinking water, including 150 million people who drink surface water. It's a report from World Health Organization and UNICEF in 2023. And also, I want us to understand that roughly half of the world's population is experiencing surface water scarcity for at least part of the year. It's a report from IPCC 2022. Again,
Okay.
thank you guys for having us. Thank you, Water Aid, and all of the WASH stakeholders for this opportunity. Thank you, guys.
All right, we want to also say thank you to the studio for allowing us here. We are asking all our institutions like what Water Aid is doing now to help all our schools who in need of wash material to be in their school. So we say thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Madam Watterson, Mr. King, and Mr. Tokpa. Thank you all so much for coming. It's actually on the 22nd, 22nd of March.
Yeah,
Yeah, Friday, right?
Friday.
Yeah, I will be there. Y'all will have different kinds of water there. I will be there by the grace of God. Thank you all so much. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Next is a news from the Current Affairs, News and Current Affairs Department. Yeah. The Renaissance Communications Incorporated.
Information, a tax tested and proven to be a world-class example of news